Heck yeah, we're back. We got skill points to hand out. Oh man, I got some things to do today. I was watching Yelp. Yelp is on right now playing this save. And I'm super excited about it. He's got some really cool designs. And just an interesting take on the game. I cannot wait to watch more of it, and I look forward to anybody else who is sharing their playthrough of this contest. I think it's super fun, and I love to watch. I will definitely go back and watch any VODs. I'm gonna have to go back and watch his for sure. Pretty sure he's been doing that. I don't know how. Maybe he'll upload it to YouTube. Not sure, but anyway, this is what we're playing for: the Pip and the Hatch plushies. And whoever ranches the most pips and hatches combined will win both of these. Then, whoever ranches the most, let's say pips, after that, just pips alone, will win the pip. And then whoever ranches the most hatches after that will win the hatch. No one person can win more than one prize, so there will be 3 different winners. And it's free to enter. All you need to do is join the Discord, sign up, get the save file. If you have any questions on how to get it running, let us know in the Discord. We're here to help. And I don't think I have that on this screen, but I do have it on the main screen. So let's get over to the game screen right now. And I will actually put it up here. You can scan the QR code. These 90-day challenges, the math isn't mathing. It's not 90-day challenge, but it is going until August 30th. So you have until then, and you know what? Go ahead and enter, because it's quite a good chance that you might win a prize, in my opinion. By the way, shipping is free in the United States. I bought these at my own expense and had them shipped to me, so any shipping outside the United States will have to be covered by the winner. Other than that, good luck to everybody, and I hope a lot of people enter. You also, if you only are interested in the comfy beds and not the plushies, I mean, I could work out, like, giving you the code, because they all have their codes. I haven't scratched them off or anything like that. They're still in their package, the whole bit. Oh yeah, I wanted to change this room a little bit. So I'm going to start by doing that. I think I'm going to have not that there. Hold on, cancel that there. Let's put it over here, and then I want this chute to be over here. I want this rail, instead of doing that, what it's doing there, I want it to go up this way. And then in like so. And then it can come down like that. We'll go ahead and deconstruct these. Not this one, though. Conveyor rail, cancel. Let's go back to the conveyor rail section here. I'm going to snip a few of these, because this is going to be snipped. What we're doing is we're going to run it straight up. So snip that, then deconstruct all of that. Yep. So that'll be the new look. We'll need automation to go there. And I'll need a deconstruct automation there. And then this, I would want to be moved over here. And this, I want to be moved over here. As far as the automation wire for that, though, I guess it's going to be something like this. And then I will deconstruct all of that. And this. I'll wait on that one, because I need the settings. Construction 7s. That's what we're doing. I want to get these Drecos ranched a little bit faster. And I want to get some plastic over here. Oh, we got a baby Dreklet out. That's exciting. Which means I am going to need to redo all of this automation, most likely, too. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, well, we're ranching pretty well. How the hell did we get copper out of it? Oh, I know. We were deconstructing. Alright, so copy the settings on this one. Paste it on this one. Deconstruct this one. Deconstruct this one. Damn it, redneck. Are you in here farting around? Alright, so this will be... I think I had it for 10. If below 10. Actually, what is this? 8. Copy, paste. Alright, deconstruct. Alright, next, I need to have stations. Actually, it's food. Incubator. We'll make them out of copper. 1 and 2. Yeah, that's a deconstruct. Then automation. Automation might have to change a little bit. Let's get this AND gate deconstructed. I'm gonna move it. This one can go. Copy settings, paste settings, and then deconstruct. Not doing it, huh? There is a lot going on, I'm sure. Alright, there we go. AND gate is gone. Automation. We'll have it... Can really only have it there. Snip this. Snip that. Snip that. Deconstruct. Yeah, I just want to get rid of all that wire real quick. It's going to be confusing enough as it is. Alright. Then we'll get another one of these in. Then I need the filter gate. The filter gate goes there. Yeah? No, that works. I think. I can't put it there, can I? I cannot put it there. That's sucks. Okay, well, if I can't put it there, where can I put it? Could put it there. It's not very convenient, though. Alright, I'll put one there, and then I will put a buffer gate right there. That should still work. It's a little bit different than I usually do, but that should work. Let's prioritize that on a 7. Yep. As far as power, does it have it? No. We'll go ahead and get the power in there as well. Priority 7. Should probably be doing better power than this. Steel, we have almost 2 tons of steel. That's awesome. How about cobalt? Cobalt about 2 tons. Got quite a bit of copper. I need to start making more steel. Actually, I need to probably stop making iron. Okay, let's stop making iron for a minute. We'll keep the steel going, and we'll keep the cobalt going. We're gonna have plenty of cobalt here pretty soon, though, so maybe I don't need to do that. However, I do want it to run, you know? I do have lime. Maybe I just tell him to make steel only. Let's do steel only. Hopefully I have enough refined carbon. That is making the refined carbon. Refined carbon's going in there. We should be making steel. Let's make steel. Hell yeah. Alright, we're making steel. This is ready for eggs. Draco egg, incubate, 9. Copy setting, paste. That's amazing. Okay, so this ranch is working really well now, hopefully. There we go. That's now in and going to get lullabied. Well, not right now. Hold on, let's see. Oh, the automation is not in. Okay, it is in, but it just wasn't connected. These need to be 75 seconds. They're already 9s. We could reset the timer. I think it's ready to go. There it is. It's getting the lullaby request. Should really have branches of, what do you call it? Pips. I do have pips, so I mean I could branch them. There we go. Yay! Yelp is hugging an egg. And that ranch works way better now. Way better. That was a huge improvement. Second, we're doing this. Thank you, Nugs. We're getting the power up and sorted. So I want to get a battery. Power. Smart battery. We'll make it out of copper, I suppose. I can't put it there. Deconstruct this. Yeah. How's the other side doing here? Oh yeah, they're digging out quite a bit. I need to start thinking about making oil wells. Do I know how to do that? That'd be under... Yeah, oil scrubber, no. Is it under refinement? Oh, refinery. Oil reservoir. Have I? I'm sure I've researched it. It's not the oil scrubber, is it? Yeah, it's just the germs. I don't want to do that. I don't even know why that building exists. You're gonna de-germ material? Okay, just don't eat it. It's not radiation, it's not rocketry. I thought it was utilities. Oil scrubber. Oil well, there it is. I found it. And it's gonna be cobalt. Yep. And you go on right there. Okay, so let me put in some insulated tiles. Sedimentary rock. No. Maybe. Let's go igneous. Sure, we have a few things of igneous laying around. As far as where we're going to let this pool up, I'm not exactly sure yet. But I think I want to have something like this. I want to have at least one pump's worth. That's probably pretty good. I would have a pump down here. We do not have the material for that. In fact, even this cobalt one probably needs to have steel. So I'll have to think about that. This one here, I don't know if we're going to be able to put that in there. Maybe. I'm going to have to deconstruct these, though. Alright, well, they have plenty to do over on that side, and this we're going to focus on next. Try to get the power up and running. Alright, then with power, let's get the battery here. We're going to do these on 6s. That. Let's get some automation wire. Okay, and what else? That's pretty much it for this room. I could make this a room, which would allow them to NG's tune up it if I have chips. Probably want to deconstruct these ladders. Actually, cancel that. And buildings, deconstruct. Cancel this one. In fact, cancel this or deconstruct that. I might make this a vacuumed out area so it's not exchanging temperatures all over the place. I mean, the carbon dioxide's still going to be coming out pretty warm though. Well, that should make it easier. As far as food over here, we're doing pretty good. At least they have things to do now, so I'm pretty happy about that. I think power is not an issue on this side right now, which is nice. Yeah, they got plenty to do. Let's get insulated. Something like that. In fact, I might get insulated here. As far as the piping goes, I'm gonna need to snip this one off and then get some bridges in here. This pipe here, we're gonna go insulated, I think. Igneous, yeah, why not? We'll be going in something like this with a bridge. I think we can kind of just focus on this. Let me just make sure everything else is running pretty well. I still haven't done anything with this because plastic is not yet a thing. I could maybe think about that. I have enough steel to tame some stuff, but I don't have any plastic. That's my issue. Getting Dracos up and running is kind of an issue, so I think I might send my steel over here. We have diamond over here. Because if we can get these oil wells running, that will give us at least the ability to make oil out of water, which then we can turn into petroleum, maybe just to get some emergency plastic. Eventually, I wouldn't mind having a petroleum boiler, but we might have to wait on that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get some steel over there. So we're gonna come over here, put steel. Let's say 2 tons. Hopefully that's enough. There we go. Oh wow, that was a lot. Let's go ahead and drop that. Now they have steel, we could probably make those oil wells over here. Focus on this. Deconstruct buildings, level 6. So now that we have steel, let's try to do an oil well. I guess we still can't make it out of steel. Interesting. Oh no, you can. It's just not here yet. Here it comes. Okay. Luckily, these are already primed with natural gas, which really helps. No research focused. Yeah, I haven't been doing research in a while. I don't think I need research. There's definitely research that could be done just for being done's sake, though. So I guess we could do that. Let's get the mini pump in. Now, can I build that? Well, we gotta wait for this to be deconstructed. Alright. Utilities. Oil well? Hey, I can. That's awesome. Thank you, love. Appreciate it. I'm not gonna work on that right now, but I do appreciate you doing that for me. Thank you. Okay, so that one's out of cobalt. No, we don't want it out of cobalt. I want to try to make it out of steel. We're gonna need to make some other things out of steel. Let's get steel pumps. Yeah. Well, I mean, you could Photoshop, I suppose. But that's fine, thank you. Let's see, temp shift plate. Do we not have diamond? I know we've seen diamond. I might not have dug out diamond. I think I'm queued up to dig out diamond. How have I not dug it? Oh yeah, there's some diamond there, but I could have sworn there would probably have been some diamond over here. Maybe not. Let's go ahead and make sure that we dig that diamond out. Huh. Alright, well I can't do anything with that right now. So we'll go back to this. Let me get a bottle of crude relocated to... Actually, no, don't do that. Cancel that. Priority construction. 6. Yeah, all that's 6s. And then we'll have the door there as well, so we'll get a mechanized airlock. And I'll have that hooked up with automation. With a little signal switch. Let's relocate this to there. Hey, they're getting around to some of these. That's cool. Oh, and do we have a print? No, we do not. I do need a... get like a cook or something. Hell yeah. So that's all abide. Have not found the critter fluxomatic. There is biobots down here, though. I want to restore this building. Inspect, rummage, inspect, empty storage, inspect this too. Yep, all that can be done and more. We already have access to that. I will need to put steel in there though, which is gonna kind of suck. There's a lot of sage hatches. They're all starving. Need to start feeding them with... But I need plastic to do it. At least the way I want to do it. Empty this. Alright, one thing I could do is... Ooh, we got meat down here? Am I cooking? No, I'm not. I need a cook. This base also needs to be picked up. Something awful. However, we are doing important digging down here. It's pretty important stuff. Could have moved this a little bit over. Because now I'm going to have to do like a automation, hydro sensor, probably out of cobalt will be fine. Something like this. So only pump if you're above a certain amount, and then this one would say, hey, turn off if you're above a certain amount. And then I'd need a temp shift plate, but temp shift plate should probably be made out of diamond, which we do not own right now. Steel, mafic rock. Also, I'd like to start making ceramic. Ceramic would be great. Maybe I add to the list clay. That's where I want it to be stored. We'll come back to that to see if they do anything with it. Hey, let's mop. Yeah, he's farting in there. Heh. I mean, they're getting to... Oh, there's a print. Let's see what we get. And we do have 300 and some kind of lime. We have a lot of lime. Hatchling eggs. Decorating operator, operator, tidier. No. Hatchling eggs, maybe, but no. I'm good. I'm good. Totally good. Yeah, we have meat here, but we don't have any way to cook it. I might have a kitchen over here. Wouldn't be much of a kitchen. Or I could have one on this side. Yeah, maybe we do that. Let's go granite. And then deconstruct all buildings that are over there. Yep. And then you can just extend this up. Alright. That should be good for there. Alright, let's maybe make this the 8. Just because I'm tired of it. Story trait, Biobot Builder, hell yeah. So in order to do a Biobot Builder, oh yeah, I'm gonna need sporchids, which is fine. There's plenty of them around the map. Let's go ahead and dig out this one. And place this one there. And cancel this ladder and put it there instead. Yeah, little soggy feet. I could make rubber boots. Or at least I got rubber boots. I don't know how that works. Uh-oh. Let's make that open, please. Maybe I should have put the switch on the other side. Can anybody do that? No power, wire connected, status locked. Errands, unreachable. Number 1. 1, unreachable. Okay, well, then let's just cancel this. And the copper, actually, cancel automation. We'll just have it coming out this side. Deconstruct this ladder. Bruh. You were almost here. Trap. What up, Plop? You trapped, huh? "20 minutes? Alright. Let's go signal switch. Let's get those in. What else? I want to make more of those, so I'm going to have to make, let's see, how are we doing on steel? Steel. We have 0 steel. Why do we have 0 steel? I mean, we should be, oh, we have no power. Why do we have no power? Because we have not set this up correctly. That has coal in it. Let's do shipping, auto sweepers. Priority 8 this. Oh my goodness. There's just too many things to do. Okay, somebody's gonna have to load this thing though with some power. Somebody get on it, please. Okay, current errand. Okay, now we don't have to do it anymore. So these are now going to be, I don't know, 100% 1. Copy settings, paste. And that's already a 7, so that should be fine. Let's that battery go down a little bit, down to, I don't know, 60. It's fine. We don't have to run it all the time. Oh my goodness, we have frozen water in the pipes because that thing ain't running. So hopefully it's getting an errand. It is going to, hopefully soon. Because we need to make steel. Okay, meanwhile this is going well. Empty this. I'm gonna add in some more buildings here. Might have to get a ladder. This one would be like 95, 70. Sorry about that, anemic. Just making a bit. Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter. Redneck's gonna fart in that. Don't matter. Redneck's gonna fart. Whatever. It's still a better barrier than it would be if it wasn't, I guess. Maybe. Who knows? Probably not. Gases transfer heat, not so well. How are these Drecos doing? I mean, they're doing alright. Anybody doing this? No? Are we out of iron? No. We have plenty of iron. Let's keep an eye on these guys. Alright, so we have an area now for a kitchen, which is awesome. We are delivering clay. Let's see how much clay we actually have. Only 4 tons? Alright. Hey, we're getting the diamond now, though. So now I should be able to make this temp shift plate over here out of diamond. So let's see, diamond, 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 diamond. There it is. Diamond. I'm gonna put it right there. Let's get a pump on this side, probably right there, and we'll get 2 of these. This one will go here. And that one will go there. Something like that. And I just gotta power it all. Which we should have plenty of power available. Was that research? I think so. Let's do some more. Glass refining. Sounds fun. Then we'll need to have pumps in here as well. So let's get gas pumps made out of steel. I'll have one right there. And I'll have one... oh, probably over here. I'll just have to deconstruct this real quick. Hey, this is almost done. Maybe we get a sweep in on this. Meteor showers. Okay. So this is done. Let's get another one here. I believe I can reach all that. Yeah. These will need to have pipes that go in and pipes that come out. Boy. We're gonna need to have like a forever oil well. Like oil storage. Where do we pump this stuff out at? We pump it out right there. Ooh. Well, I mean, we could then turn it into petroleum here. I think there's a volcano somewhere on this map. Let's find it. Liquid sulfur. Nope. I think there's a volcano. I think it's chlorine. Yeah, chlorine. Let's see. Here's one. What's this? Carbon dioxide. Don't need it. Oh boy. I thought there was a volcano here, but maybe not. There's some hot stuff there, but not hot enough. Well, if we have to send oil to the other planet in order... oh man, that thing is radiating. 170... yeah, it is a radiating heat. Bad. It's leaking it. Alright, so we're gonna insulate it for now. Looks like that's what's gonna have to happen. Alright, they should be able to do all of that. That should be 7s. And let's go back to the other planet. This is set up. It is a vacuum for now, but it won't be for long. This, though... let's go ahead and put another insulated one there, but this will be regular tile. I don't want to have a pump under here. I guess it could be out of gold amalgam. It could be right there. And I think I'll have it... I'm gonna have to dig down, I think. Yeah, let's cancel this. Cancel all. Let's see. Probably to there. And then I'll dig down another layer. This is just to allow it to drip out. 43,000 calories. Muckroot. Are you guys allowed to eat muckroot? No, you're not. Y'all are allowed to eat muckroot. We have a lot of muckroot. Probably need to feed my dupes better. I haven't really been focused on food. Of course, I need to have a cook, which we just have not been able to grab one of. As far as power on this, I think what we'll do is have a heavy watt joint plate right here. And maybe one... oh, I don't know. Do I want to vacuum it out? Not really. I would like to have it come out though, so let's cancel this one. It will transfer some heat. That is unfortunate. Yeah, whatever. But eventually, there's a whole bunch of wire I don't need here. Alright, deconstruct. Don't really want to break in there. I don't think I'm going to make that one. Okay, this will be fine. Now we are getting the gases in order a little bit, but it's kind of taking a while. Yeah, 1 second, I need a small BRB. If I wanted to vacuum that out, I would probably put it something like this. I mean, I have to go down with it anyway. I think we're good to dig down another layer. Maybe not 2 layers. Priority 6 on this. Alright. And it looks like we got a little bit of oil on the floor, but I'll mop that up after. Now we're having a hard time breathing down here. That pump is not pumping fast enough. I mean, I do have oxygen, but who wants to suit up? We also do have mushrooms we could be feeding people if we get too low on food. I have not made mushrooms yet. Let's mop this up. But I do have slime. What I want to do is get central storage going, something awful, and have it start shipping things out. Like, I do have quite a bit of metal going on here. Hold on, let's save this for a second. Let's do this with copper ore. Right now, that is going to central. If I had something like this coming in, could still have a sweeper there. Now, most of these are hatches. I think I have one set of stone hatches there that gets igneous, but they're pretty much starved. And as far as central storage goes, I'm not really shipping that much over to there right now. It could be, though. And I should be, though. And I will be soon, hopefully. We'll see. Let's keep it going. Yay, they got that done. This looks like it's almost done. Water coming in. That's going to be insulated pipes. Something like this. And as far as that goes, that's going to have to move. Deconstruct. Ooh, I'm going to need to mop this up. Yeah, I got to change that up a little bit anyway. Oh man, am I making that a sedimentary rock? No, I don't want that. Actually, no, that's fine. Yeah, no, this is water coming in. And we just don't want it to steam up. Hopefully it won't. Sorry, guys. My bad. This is ready to go for another layer. So I would want to have hydro sensor here. Guess I'll make it out of copper, is fine. I want it there. I want it there. Take it there. That should be fine. Okay, let's close that off. Maybe get some more of this. You know what? With power, I'm gonna go with the heavy conductive, and let's go copper here, just in case I ever want to upgrade this, and I don't want to have to come and get that out. I'm tempted to do it in there, just so I don't have to come do it again later. And then let me get a tile, let's say right there, and dig this out. All very important things to do. Do I want that tile there though? No, I do not. Cancel this tile. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to make that a vacuum. Mini pump would be great if I had plastic. Alright, the water pipes are mostly in. This whole setup needs to move. So let me have... I mean, I could just put them down there again. Food. Let's grab all the slicksters. And let's grab all the slickster eggs. And I'm just gonna put them all here. Yep, y'all can be moved. I don't want to deal with you anymore. Deconstruct this building. Pop this up. What is going on here with food? Starvation. You're starving? Do you guys need another downtime slot? Schedule. Oh, Meep's not even on a downtime slot. Meep, let's have you on this one. That's why. Oops. My bad. The Great Plup is on a bath time schedule with Quinn. That's fine. Oh, I think that was for the secondary planet. Yeah, ship planet 2. Yeah, they actually get bath time there. Crazy. Okay, focusing on plastic. Let's get... Yeah, I could make some plastic right now with what oil I have, but it's not a lot. Let's maybe build some tiles down here of igneous rock. Like so, and I'm just gonna build this up so we can get all of these into one pool. Alright, that can be another layer like so. This could be an insulation. And then as far as this goes, another insulation. Let's dig another piece. That's going to be a trick to vacuum out, but I think I have an idea of how I might be able to pull it off. Let's get another insulation down here. Not that one, though. Close that off. Redneck. Suffocating. Redneck is suffocating. Okay, Redneck, time to wake up. There you go. Oh, oh, I see. Yep. Well, if you just dig out, it'd be fine. He's fine. He's fine. Okay, then let's get a tile like that here. We can still get through. I'm not going to be able to get through if I do that one, though. So we'll have to wait for a second to do that. But I can make this a little bit wider anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. Digging on a 6, please. That's the digging I want done. They're kind of running out of things to do, although they are taking a lot of that lime and taking it home, which is good. I need that done. This needs power, so we could get the power sorted here. We do have lead. I like lead. It's free metal. Let's use it. Then we'll have it going up this way. Now those are going to take quite a bit of power. And right now, okay, yeah, we do make quite a bit of power. I wonder how much power that's going to take, because I could run it on this one. Let's run that straight down. I'll go this way with it. And with the bridges. Alright, as far as these gas pumps go, we'll have to have another one, I guess right there, made out of steel. These are going to be pumping out the hydrogen gas, or not hydrogen, natural gas. So natural gas is coming out. We're unable to reach some of those, are we? Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I built that room a little too high. I mean, I could deconstruct this pump. 7. Deconstruct building. 7. Oopsies. Alright, well that's something they can do. Hey, research is done. Let's get some more. Let's get spacefaring modules. I'd like to go to space, actually. That'd be fun. Okay, so this would be if it's above 500 is fine. And I think we can go ahead and just seal that one off. Let's go ahead and dig out a little bit more there. Yeah, this back and forth having to get oxygen thing sucks. Luckily, the pole helps. Let's dig this out on a 7. That's better. Let's see, can I have yet another tile right there? Then one right there. Then one there. Then one there. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to put a vacuum in on this. I think I'm gonna have a tile there and one there. Then I can put a vacuum in. Deconstruct these 2 ladders. In fact, deconstruct that ladder too. Yeah, It shouldn't be too hard. Let's put that oil relocated right there. Alright, then we can empty that. Level 9. The deconstruct 7. Let's do those 7s. And those should be hopefully soon. There they are. Alright, let's just get a regular pump in here. And we're just gonna pump this out. Power for that can be through this. And we'll snip off this pump for right now. And let me make sure I mop all that out. Do not want that in there. Alright, let's haul everything out of there. 9. Go all standard. Yep, all that can go out. Alright, whenever you're ready to build that, that'd be great. That's research done. And then over here, we did do this. Great. Let's put this something like so. And then deconstruct those. Yep. That's something you could do. We've almost got it. As long as Red Deck doesn't build it, we should be okay. Because he can fart in a vacuum. That built. Maybe we mop this up. So that they're not slipping and falling every time. There we go. Now that is exiting out. This one does produce heat, whereas the next one that we do probably will not. Which will be nice. What else should I be doing right now? We got the biobot thing going, so we could maybe do something about that. Let me get a dig on this stuff. I don't like sand very much anyway, so it'd be a good time to do some of that. This is about to be a vacuum. There it is. It's a vacuum now. We can put this tile there and hope that it's not redneck. Anemic Mega. That would be great. Here we go. Anemic Mega to the rescue. That's perfect. So now that should be a vacuum. Gases, that's a vacuum, so we're not exchanging any temperatures. This might exchange temperatures if Redneck goes in there and farts, but other than that, it should be fine. Deconstruct that, deconstruct this, deconstruct this, deconstruct this, deconstruct this, and this. And priority constructions, we're doing that on a 7. I think that's pretty good. Oh yeah, the pipes. We need to get rid of those too. And the wires. And then this wire could be hooked back up. And that is ready to go. Let me deconstruct this one too, and we'll get ladders back here. Should be fine. We'll get a sweep in. Yep. And that should be already set to, yeah, 95, 70. I like it, I like it. Let's think about a power spine, shall we? Oh yeah, my power spine was going to be right here, but now it cannot be. So my power spine, well, it could be, but it would just have to bend, I guess. Maybe I could bend it. Here's a good question. Can I put power, heavy watt wire? Yep. Yes, I can. All right, let's get heavy watt wire going up. A conductive bridge going across. I'm gonna have to consider what I'm gonna do with this water. I guess I could start thinking about coming down this direction with it. Let's do that. Let's dig all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yep. All that can go. And for this, we'll get a ladder here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that should be fine. They should be able to dig all that out. Not to mention, we'll have a whole bunch of slime. Let me get that gold amalgam pipe going down. That's pretty good. Kind of want to make this one the priority, though. So. That should be a power room as well. So if we really needed to, we could up that quite a bit. The next power room I want to put in would be, in fact, I think I might just put a ladder going down this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 5. Yep. Perfect. This is going to be my floor. This is where I'm going to sweep all my stuff up into Central eventually. What am I dripping here? Polluted water? Why am I dripping polluted water? I see polluted water all over the place. And no real reason for it, unless it was ice and now has melted. Okay, well that's the top layer of it. Yeah, that's bad. I don't see anything else dripping it down. Oh yeah, I was gonna fix my O2 setup a little bit too. And there's some on this side too as well, which is strange, because it wouldn't have gone over this little hump. So yeah, that's why I think it might have been ice. Maybe. Is it cold? Not really. Not at all. No idea. Could use more haulers. Alright, well, she's working on it. 900 lime. Like, there's more liquid there. How? Why? What? No idea. Oh yeah, we are running out of probably slime storage, so growing mushrooms might not be the worst idea. The only issue is that we have a lot of food as is, and no way to store it. Let's check. Oh, we're idle over here, are we? Okay, so we're idle on this side. This line has a potential of 960. That is not bad. We can go up to 2,000 on that line. Ooh, I didn't get everything though. Deconstruct this one. Oh yeah, I need a pump in there. So steel pump. Right, yep. Power wire is already connected to it. That's perfect. The pipe going up. Yep. That'll have to go into a forever natural gas storage, which we could then run for power, maybe, but I don't know how much of that we'd actually get. I'd like to start running these two right now, though, so maybe I think about that. Like, where do I want to have my natural gas storage? Because over here seems okay. Could even do it down here, I suppose. Nat gas storage down here. Not really wanting to do that. Let's deconstruct buildings. Yeah, buildings can go. Automations can go. Pipes can go. This pipe here, this is the water coming in. So let's get that coming in. That's going to have to be deconstructed, I think. Then this would be going up and over. This is the water coming in, which we don't need to be insulated here, actually. Cancel the insulation. What I need is for this to come down with a bridge. Snip that off. Deconstruct this and the pipe behind it. So that would deliver the water. I could put the extra storage for the hydrogen right over here. Let's see, vents, pumps. Steel pumps. Could make it kind of small. I don't need to make it too large. And then we'll have a thing like so. Let's have... I mean, I don't really need a bottle filler there, so that should be fine. Alright, that would go in that direction, and then maybe go up like that. These would then come down. Ha! And then insulated. Regular gas man. Yep, that should work. Gotta focus on getting oil. This will be a good way of getting it. I'm gonna need power in there. That wire here can do the same thing. Yep. Or actually, cancel that. Let me put it on like think so. Much shorter. Luckily, this abyssalite is a really good insulator. That should be nice. We can grab one of these bottles now. Let's see, how much? 1,000? No. 400? No. 607? No. Maybe the 1,000? We got a few up here. What is this? 7. I need a mop up here again. Let's see, 2, 7, 6 kgs. My goodness. Maybe I will just grab this 1,000 one. Yeah, let's grab this one, relocate to there. And then maybe another one that's kind of big. 607, I like that one. Relocate it right over to there. That should be good. And this will basically run indefinitely if I let it. Because I have no automation. I can't put automated, like a hydro sensor there because, yeah, Atmos sensor. I can't put an Atmos sensor there because, well, there's going to be a liquid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted. Snip this. Snip this. There is another gas in there. I would like to not have those gases in there. Maybe I snip this for now. Empty. Empty. I mean, it's only pumping out the hydrogen right now. Are you gonna vacuum it out? No. Huh. Taking him a minute. This has no output. Well, yeah, because I've undone it. Over here. There's a lot of dig commands they're getting around to. We have the bridge in, so that's good. Let's snip that. Deconstructed on A7. There we go. Let's think about laddering this whole place up. Oh yeah, and there was a whole bunch of liquids that I need to deal with here. Mop this on a 9. Oh my goodness, what the hell? There's more? It's gotta be ice. I don't know where the ice would come from. I might have... Oh, wait. There is a drippage. Up here. That's nuclear waste. We have water up here. Okay, yep. That's what's happening. And it's going straight through here. Somehow. There is water there. Something here is broken. That pipe. I get you. Why? Why would you pipe break? Why would your pipe break? On the output. -3. Okay. Let's priority duties. Emergency. That's a 6. I don't really understand what happened there. Oh, we're doing that steam thing somehow. That's crazy. Heat damage. 84 degrees. -3. I mean, come on now. How is it going that hot? Alright, stop this inflow. Bruh. Oh, don't do that one. For some reason, the heat here is bad. So let's mop that. Nope. Alright. Interesting. I want to empty this. Let's empty storage. No more of this. It is warm up here. That is 53 degrees. That is 65. Yeah, alert, building temperatures. Yeah, I know. Alright, so this polluted water is only 8.9. Let's pop that up again. High level. Alright, are we all good now? You are insulated liquid pipe. Yeah, you're... What's your temperature? 26.3. Okay, let's do iron to steel forever. How much iron do we have? We have a lot. Let's load it up with the water. And maybe I need to have a little bit of cooling coming through here. So I'm going to have this coming over on this side. And then we're going to have a radiant cobalt, I guess. Doesn't matter. And then insulated and coming back. And just snip this. And make all that a construction 8. And here you go. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, it's like warm over here and shit. Pretty toasty. Yeah, that steel, I guess, is just sitting there being all hot. Everything else below it's super cold. This should really, really help, though. Maybe I don't turn that on yet. Nope, don't turn that on yet. Let's make sure we get that cooling loop going first. Alright, this is done. And what are the gases? The gases are mostly good. If we close this up and the gases remain good, then we're good to go. If not, we're going to have to vacuum it out. That's research done. Let's grab some more. Radbolt containment. That might be fun. As far as power over here, I mean, we got plenty of it. This side of the world is doing pretty good, except for food. Except for food, not good. Meat. Yeah, maybe. Here we go. Oh yeah, did we ever get another print? Yes. Let's see what we get. Choose blueprint. Farmer, ranching, building, digger. At least they're a builder digger. A farmer, rocketry. Another farmer. I don't like these people. Oh my goodness. All that and it still sucks. This is giving me Red Bull. Gross. The mopping. Oh no. Yelp GG! Just coming in with 26 viewers! Hey! Welcome in, Raiders. How you doing, Yelp?
Yeah, we got a raid.
Welcome to the playground.
Welcome in, welcome in.
How you gonna see if I'm floating you?
I sure was enjoying your playthrough. Got to watch it for a little while. Still have not tamed anything. Do have enough steel. Well, I have a little bit of steel. Having a little bit of an issue right now with my steel. But welcome in. How'd it go? I'm just finding that there's like too many things going on right now, and now I'm having like issues with water falling down because one of my builds is not working the way I want. Yeah, it's not piping very great right now. It's gonna be better. I went ahead and got, insulated there just to, because that's where the steel has been dropping off. I guess it just warmed up that whole thing. I don't know. It's 78C. I don't know why it'd be overheating, but it was overheating. Oh, your vents are just made a puddle at the bottom of the map. Yeah, you could do that too. I'm using all my potential cooling. Most of it is free cooling, so you might as well utilize it. So our cold biome is fueling our metal refiner. We have the cool slush with 15 tons worth of storage. This one 15 tons, and then a backup, right? Goes into forever storage right there if we're not utilizing it. But all that water is supposed to come down here, go through a cooling loop, and be checked for temperature. Boy, I really would like them to get on this. Like, whenever... Is it temporary? I don't know if it's temporary. It looks like I should add some more of these, I don't have enough. That's the problem. Power is coming along pretty nicely. Hopefully we'll get that going, but plastic is where I'm really struggling to get it done. I mean, we have a lot of food, but it's just being refrigerated at best, which isn't great. So plastic, once I get plastic, we'll be doing way better. But until plastic, it's pretty janky. Now I'm trying to wrench the Drecos, but I'm also trying to get the oil, and whichever one makes me plastic first is the one I'll probably go with. Although I like the one that goes from petroleum into plastic, only because I can put that on like a smart storage and have a certain amount that I want. Okay. So, did I solve my issue? Let's check it. The cooling loop. The cooling loop comes down, and if the water is colder than -9, it goes around. Alright, that should be cooling that area down. We can see it cooling it down. We're going to make iron into steel forever on A7. I think I'm going to actually want that pretty high level, because I need a lot of it. Other than that, the mopping. Let's mop some more. Wherever mopping is required. Mopping here. Mopping there. Mopping there. So much mopping. And I was gonna do the biobots and stuff, but now I'm not sure. Oh my goodness. It's so bad. Anyway, this is our setup here. It's not horrible. We haven't gotten it running yet. Your puddle is temporary. I'm sure it is at some point, right? Biobots need more steel. Oh, that's probably where all my steel went. For sure. I did open that up, so we probably have some in there. I have not done the sporchids yet. In fact, speaking of that, deconstruct this. Put one in there and maybe a ladder right there. If you wouldn't mind. I'm slowly getting rid of that over time. Right, mopping, lots of mopping, please. Any more mopping need to be done? Toilets. Oh, that's never a good one. Because you're always like, yeah, no, my toilets are fine. Actually, no, my toilets are not fine. Well, why did that break? Oh, I see. I see what I did. I ran it out of water. Okay. So I want this one to go up first. Yep, go up first. And if you can't go up first, then you would go, yep. So you'll go up to there first and then not. Okay, that's fine. I just got to hook it back up to water. Oh boy. So this will probably be the fastest. Cancel this. Snip that. Alright, toilets are available, guys. Toilets are available. Alright, now snip that. This can then be connected back, and I think we're good to go. Yay! That was almost an accident. Wow. Oh, they're even gonna shower. Why are you just sitting there? You want that exact shower? Okay, never mind. Biobots. I am thinking about those. Alright, let's check this out. It should go up now. First and foremost. And if it can't go up, then it'll go to those plants. I mean, it's the squelchy poopy asteroid. I just felt like poop everywhere anyway. Yeah. Yeah, mine's kind of nice and clean. Well, I mean, I didn't melt this all out. That would be kind of nice to do. I have dug all this out, though. Where is the zombie spores? I kind of want to get closer over here. So we're going to kind of explore that direction. This, oh yeah, I needed to see if we got lucky or not. We did. It's only high natural gas in there, so we don't have to hook that up, deconstruct it. Next is just putting some of these bottles of oil in these key locations to make like a vacuumable area, you know? I think I'll just open the sulfur and let it melt for real slow. You could do that. I mean, it's not like the cleanest base wins, right? So you could do all sorts of things like that. It's just how many pips and hatches. Personally, I'm trying to build these builds that I know that I need to do in order to get the plastic, and I feel like I'm a little behind on plastic, or like a lot of behind on plastic. Right, mop this up. Relocate. Actually, don't relocate that yet. Empty this. Relocate that. Mop this. Alright. I think these are about ready to start taking water. And if I have a place to store stuff, now is the time to haul it out. Alright, let's empty this one, level 9. And this one, level 9. I only have 2 scrappy Dreco farms for plastic. Not even all glossies. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I do have a glossy Dreco egg. Right there. I think I need to copy this room. Boy. Yeah, I'm gonna copy this room basically. Let's get 2 doors, one of these. these. A couple of those. One of these. I don't know why I have this door here. You know what? Just not the door. Okay, we can have it a little bit tighter maybe on this side. I might have to fill that up with a different way of filling it up with water. That's fine. That should be fine. As far as a floor, maybe not this floor. We'll do it as a mesh tile. Not mesh tile. Yeah, mesh tile. And Drecos are on the to-do list for 100 cycles now. Yeah. Yeah. There is just, I don't know. It seems like there is so much to do. And this side needs food, something horrible. I'm going to send them some. Let's send them some pickled meal. We had done it before, but do it again. Yeah, see if anybody comes for that real quick. And then this will be... Oh yeah, I need to build some other stuff in here too, so... That's a buffer one. I guess we're doing it the same way we did it there. Yeah, why not? Wow, they're building that really, really quick. Hold on a second. Let's have this going in here. This going in here. Okay. Yep. Now this could be at another Dreco ranch, but I don't really want it to be. I want it to be the glossy Dreco ranches. This will be the overflow room for them, though. And then we have automation wire. Yeah, that goes into there. This goes into that one. That goes down. Yep. Okay, I got it. That's how that goes. Doors. Yeah, we don't have door. We don't need doors. I will need some water in there. So let me see. Where can I get water from? From the toilets. Get water from the toilets. Question. Oh wow, my water from the toilets is coming from my metal refining? Are you kidding me? I did not know that. Oh wait, no. It is coming from that, but it's also coming from this. That's fine. Oh, whew. Scared me there for a second. Like, why is that not always out of water? Yeah, hot seat. I want this to actually fill up with water, so we're going to maybe just have this one come in like so. And a little automation will help out here so that we don't overfill, you know? Wouldn't want to do that, especially since I look away quite a bit. Know thy weakness. In fact, let's go ahead and look at the other planet for a little while. How are we doing over here? We should be hopefully getting food soon. Let's mop this up. And we're just waiting on the water, which I could do. I need oil storage, though. That's the next thing. Could bring that out. Is that how that's supposed to go? I don't think so, but... Yeah, it's not too efficient. It's not nearly as... Thank you for the lurk, Yelp, and thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate that. I gotta watch more of your VODs. I've been watching... I need to watch it from the beginning. I was watching some of them, but not from the beginning. Well, no, I did watch the first one for a while. I think that's the second one I need. Anyway, thank you so much for the raid and for the lurk, bro. Appreciate it. This is not what I wanted. unfortunate. Maybe, though. Let's see. Actually, cancel this. Snip that. Is it just, then back to there? I mean, that way the pump wouldn't run. I do that with the water pump all the time. I think that's fine. And then I'm thinking about putting the forever oil in here because it would be simpler to just have it local. So if we were to do that, we're going to need airflow tiles. Maybe cancel that one for right now. Let's put... I mean, I can get away with 3. Make sure they build that pipe, though. Very important. Alright, he's working on it right now. Alright, there we go. Now we can build those. Let's build a pump out of steel. That will go there. Dig this out. I mean, I'm gonna have to dig some of it out, right? At least some of it. Hopefully they don't get trapped in there. Nope, they're not gonna get trapped in there. Alright, maybe I don't want this pumping out unless it's at a certain level. Which means I'm going to need more of these. Then I want the vent. Let's see, liquid vent. Right there. I think that's fine. Yep. That's perfect. Let's do that. And then let's move everything in here out of there. The plumbing for this, well, that's gonna have to come in like so. And this is gonna have to go out like so. This would only turn on if it's above. Oh yeah, we need power. Awesome, let's move all of this stuff out of there. Lead, huh? Lead should be fine, right? Lead melts at what temperature? 327, it should never get that hot. There is something above that. I kind of want to go get it. They're in Atmos suits down here, but not up there. I don't know if I can reach it from there. Maybe. Let's see if we can. Can we? Unreachable. No. Cancel. I don't really want to build a ladder or anything for it. But that is obsidian and not abyssalite. So maybe I want to get in there. But that would... There's a few ways I could do it. Maybe. Alright, we're just gonna do it like this. And over here, what were we doing? Oh yeah, this. This is gonna be for the glossy Draco eggs, level 9. Let's get the settings copied. Copy settings. Paste settings? This would be for, well, I can't do it for right now. Let's see, this one, copy, paste. Copy and paste. This would also need power. Oh boy, I really need to up my power setup. And did I not ask for water? Oh. There's that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't ask for water. Okay, Glossy Draco's going in. I'm gonna have to have a place here that will have Atmo suits. So let me get some stations. Let's go suit docks. I'm actually gonna go 3 suit docks. Maybe cancel this one. And we'll need O2 to that, which we have coming out this direction, but maybe I'll have... Oh, wait. Yeah, that's fine. Deconstruct. Buildings, that's fine. That bridge can go. Should I have some oxygen storage for this setup? Maybe. I also have to be careful because there's a lot of hot right there. And I kind of want to have a few ranches if I can. Maybe they should be lengthways though. And that's what I'm thinking. Lengthways ranching. So if that's the case, let me get in. Might be warm in there too, you know? I don't know. I haven't really thought of it yet. This might have to all go. And this would be a nice nature reserve, but at the same time, progress is progress. This could be continued up. This is for the power setup. Would like to do that. Let's see. We'll take a ladder up to it. Deconstruct that. Yeah. I'm sure they have plenty to do. The diggers and the builders have way too much to do right now. So we're gonna just let them be. They're idle over here though, so this would be a perfect time to deal with this. This is natural gas. It could be a vacuum. Let's see, what are the... Should make it a vacuum. Let's do manufactured air... These airlocks. We'll get automation, signal switches. Then over here, we'll replace these. And I've got it. Oh, that was a dash of salt mine, was it? That's cool. 3,200. Oh shit. Let me look to see if we have our calories over here waiting to go. We do. Alright, that should help. And now we have a print. Please give me a cook. Cooking, researching, tidying. I think we're gonna take that. Print you. I'm not even sure if we have one of these. We're on this planet, do we? No, I never put in a printing pod over here. So he is gonna have to be printed here. Ari. And then I'm immediately gonna send you off to the other planet. Ari. Ari, where are you at? You're not here yet. No, that's fine. Skills. Ari, we gotta go through skills. Oh my goodness. Ari can have grilling, so you're a cook. Ada, you're probably done being trained, I would imagine. Athletics of 13, I think so. Let's not allow Ada in here anymore. Ada, no. Ada, you can only go out. Copy and paste. You can move. And I need to get a shaker. I think I had one at one... Oh, yeah, I was going to make these. I had a shaker at one time. I'm going to need another one. So, stations... Actually, that's refinement. No, it's stations. Is it not? Oh, there it is. It's always hard to see. Oh boy, that is a hot wire. Maybe I put it somewhere else. There we go. Alright, so you, schedule-wise, you're going to be on this schedule down here, Ari. Yep. Your skills as a cook, and you're going to have your hat. Yep. Blame Redneck can have improved carry. Helena, you're done. Meep, you could be a crop tending critter rancher with improved carry. And Nuggy, improved carry and critter ranching too. Stinger, you can have... Oh, do I want to give you Masterworks yet? Exosuit training, yes. And aesthetic design, why not? Yelp, let's give you improved farming and you're done. Nice. Quinn, the analysis researcher, improved carry. Ruby, you're good. Pulp, you're good. Turner, I mean, you could be a better farmer. Alright, and then Ari should be able to go over here. There you are, Ari. Thank you. Get your stuff and get out of there. I do need to make a printing pod, though, so that they can accept their skills on the other planet, I think. Alright, Ari. Welcome to the team. No training needed. You're stepping up to the plate, and we're going to get a kitchen in here. Food. Electric grill. Right there. Let's also get a light. And a sensor. Also a wire. And I will need a refrigerator or something to bring all the stuff into. So let's get food. I guess just a regular... Well, I'll do a fridge. Why not? We'll do a fridge out of igneous rock. And I'll even pay for the power of it. It's not even in a sterile atmosphere. That's unfortunate. But that's where it's going to be. A couple tiles on top will do you. Do you have a place to sleep? I do not have a place for you to sleep, so let's increase this size. Let's see, that's 2. So right there. Get on that as well. I have not put him on a schedule yet, I don't believe. He is still on the top schedule. Ari is on the top schedule, yes. No downtime for you, Ari. Kinda want to get this done first. I do not have enough tables in here. That's not great. Let's maybe deconstruct that. Damn me for not putting that up in the air. And another one right there. Alright, everybody should get a place to eat now. I shouldn't need any more dupes here. I hope not. Oh, I need to send databanks home as well. Databanks. Alright, let's get that bed in. And then as far as schedules go, I'm going to put the new dupe on maybe this schedule here as soon as it goes by. Yeah, this will be fine. And let's get this cooking. So, fried mushrooms forever, gristleberry forever, souffle pancakes, smoky desert lights. Yep. Roast grub nut, why not? Grub fruit preserve, pickled meal barbecue for sure. Cooked seafood, yes, and frost buns. Not yet. That should be a... Well, I'll get your priorities straight there, the new guy. Ari is going to be cooking, and you're building and you're digging are way down. There we go. That's what you're wanting to do. These edibles are going to be all the ingredients. Bristleberry, fillet of fish, not that one, meat. That's about it. That's going to be on 6. Okay, so hopefully we'll be cooking our food now. We are sending off data banks currently. Let's go ahead and put them on that schedule now. Which schedule was that? That was this one. So Ari can go on that schedule there. Awesome. Meanwhile, this place needed water. Easy enough to do. Oopsies. Maybe not. Why not? That should be easy enough. I don't know if I have a place that carbon dioxide comes out. Maybe I should. I would get it from here. I would need a place to have it. I want to say gas storage, gas canisters, fillers, maybe one right there. Have this going up. And something like that. That should get us all the gas we need. That's quite a bit of carbon dioxide in there, I'm sure. How much is that? 302 kgs. Not too bad. Meanwhile, there's a lot going on down there. Do we have any suits? Delivered 9. Delivered 9. Delivered 9. I might have to get a few more made up. So let's do that out of copper. I want 3 more. As far as O2 goes, I want to have it in a reservoir, kind of. So I'm thinking I'm going to put that over here. And this that's going up can just kind of also go this direction. That'll fill up this reservoir quite nicely. I think I'm going to have to... Actually, this part would be fine. Maybe. I don't know. Am I going down with it? No, I do need to have that not breathable anymore, I think. This area is going to gather quite a bit of bad gases. I might have to think about that by having a pump in here that pumps it out once in a while. Kind of blocking myself into a corner here a little bit. Oh man, are they picking up dirt for the hatches right now? Crazy. Yeah, my hatches are a little bit out of control. Trying to get this idleness. We're idle over here again. Okay, this is about ready to go. Let's insulate this again. And then I want to get a tile like that there. Okay, now that that is done, let's grab that igneous rock and relocate it right there. Thank you. Appreciate you, Turner. I will seal this up. And then we can insulate. Now that we've insulated, we should be able to start sending the water and getting these running. Let me go ahead and close this door. Close this door. I should make those vacuums. These would be sixes, and then let's try it. I think they have power. Potential of 2010, which is about as much as I want to put on it. So any other ones would have to have different wires, but this should really start that up. Then for piping, let's just make sure we have it. Yep, we do. These would pipe out. Insulated. Something like that. And then connect this up. Connect that out to there, because we will want that to come out at some point. You know what? Thinking about that right now, I want to have this be a bridge. And then this could be a bridge. That way we can go through this with any of the oil coming out. And this needs to be connected. So this will be water coming in, water splitting up, oil coming out, oil, let's see, let's have a bridge here. All right, so the oil going out there. Yep. That should do that, and we should be running it pretty soon. This is with the glossy Drecos. That has been incubated but not lullabied yet. 70. It should be getting it though. Oh, critters, Drecos, 0. Oh, and I have it then to it. Yeah, okay, I see what's wrong. All right, let me get that down to here on a on switch for now. Just a regular switch, please. Signal switch, please. Thank you. Oopsies. Let's get this bridge back on, just so that I can drain this liquid. I don't think I need any more of it. Ooh, I might. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Next, we gotta design a glossy Dreco ranch. That should be fun. Let's see. What if I deconstructed these two tiles? Buildings. Cancel that actually. I want to see if it's 9 across. How big is 96 tiles? There is none. It's a 99 tile thing. I mean, I could. There we go. 8 by 12s. Wait. 8 by 12s though. 8 by 12s. 96 tiles. I like that. I like that a lot. So let's go insulated. Let's see, 96 tiles. Eight by 12, yeah. 8 by 12. So that goes all the way down to the bottom of the ladder, does it? Okay. I'm not gonna do all that out of insulation, but let's map it out anyway. So yeah, that would be 96 tiles. That'd be pretty good. Can I get another 8x12 over here? I think so, because that part's not hot. So that's at least 2 glossy Dreco ranches. I think that's pretty good. We'll insulate here. And up like so. This I probably won't. However, I am going to want a ladder that goes through here, so 8x12s. The ladder would be on this tile here. No. Hold on, 8x12? No. The ladder. There'd be 2 ladders. One going down this way, and one going down this way. Cancel these ladders. Because there will need to be a separation of the room. So we could totally do it like this. I could, I guess, since it looks like we might need to block off some of the different gases that are in here. Although I don't need to block this side off. But I could do something like that. But then what do I do with all that space? It's a lot of space. It could be all filled with hydrogen. Drecos aren't going to go up that far. Let's see, if I had igneous rock here, and that was a door. Actually, how do I usually do those locks? I'm trying to remember on how I do my locks. Maybe I don't care. Maybe I just fill it up with hydrogen anyway. Hold on a second. I need to take a small BRB. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Be right back.